Hello everyone and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV and the new series here in EU4 on the channel, playing as Ethiopia, the heirs of Aksum. Of course, Aksum was a Christian empire that existed in the area, suffered consistent decline for hundreds of years, and Ethiopia is what's left of it, although Ethiopia is really, on the rise at this point in history, and we're going to seek to emulate that. Going to try to dominate the Horn for Coptic Christianity, as well as the Nile, fight the Mamluks, reclaim Alexandria for our faith, and eventually deal with someone who's over here that we can't see right now. It's going to be a big problem. Of course, we start off here with the beta Israeli separatists already spawned in, so first thing we need to do is handle those. I am not going to give our 655 military command, but I will give my air military command, and he has 4 shock, so that proves to be a great move. Also, we have an unassigned merchant, but I'm pretty sure you can't assign him. We of course start off with one holy site under our control already, that being the holy site of Aksum itself, the capital of the former Aksum Empire. As for the first blessing, I think I want to go with discipline. I mean, that's going to help right away, right? Because we're going to have to fight these guys probably in bad terrain. So I think I want to go for discipline immediately. And whenever I grab the blessings, I think I want to grab them based on what's appropriate at the time, like what is most immediately useful. Beyond that, I do want to go ahead and start improving relations. Actually, it's Royal Mary Damat and start improving relations with Hydia. And as for rivals, we only have 2 options, so we'll rival them. I will go ahead and work on issuing embargoes. And I think that is all now. I'll go get a state stuff set up, and then we will get going with this run. Alright, there's the state stuff set up. I have gone with expansionist zealotry and enforced unity of the faith for the clergy. We're the only Coptic nation that exists, so I think expansionist zealotry is a no-brainer. As for enforced unity of faith, I want to go like religious ideas early on. I really want to emphasize converting provinces to Coptic, so I'm fine with having that. I'll deal with the extra unrest. And of course, I've given out all of the mana privileges, so we should be doing pretty well in terms of, getting everything... getting all the text and everything. I will take... I think I'll take port. We should be getting a port pretty quickly. It gives us a claim here, but we're not going to press that right away. First thing we're going to do, obviously, is fight these rebels. And then we're going to grab gold mines. That is the first thing. Of course, we have a pretty extensive mission tree. First thing we need to do is go ahead and get our army up to 100% of the force limit. I'm just going to throw down 6 Kawa infantry. And it's going to be pretty good. I will split off a cav there because I don't want 3 cav right now. So that will be that mission done. It's going to be pretty important for us to rush these because there is... Where's the gold mine? Kaffa? Yeah. We want to get control of this as quickly as we can, so we have a gold mine for ourselves. And we'll just get to work on these guys as fast as possible. Of course, right after we've dealt with these rebels. It's going to be a painful fight, because we're attacking in the highlands, but we do have a shock 4 general, so it shouldn't be... Oh. Free claim on Asa. Okay. Yep, I'm going to take 1 cav away. And then December 11th, we're going to go right ahead and find the weakest. These guys usually don't get any allies. But we're going to go for these guys first, because we want to grab Kaffa as quick as we can. We should be able to just have our vassals handle it. I'm going to tell them to siege. And hope they just go in and grab it. Gideon's revolt is done. I am going to go ahead and take the stab. We'll just let those provinces remain Jewish for a bit. I think they will need a bit of help. My vassal... Oh, I forgot to seize land. Good for me. Forgot to do one of the most important things. Okay. Maybe they'll go in together And, well, no, they still wouldn't win. And they should be fleeing to this wasteland, this uncolonized province. And they got immediately stack wiped by natives. Thank you, natives. Very cool. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn down army maintenance. Because early on, Ethiopia, you're kind of struggling in terms of money. It really gets fixed later on, though. So, once we grab the gold mines, of course, that's when we'll be golden. Excuse the pun. So we'll just wait for this siege to finish up, and then we'll go on to the next war with one of these guys. Alright, there is the siege of Kaffa done. So we are just going to take both of these for ourselves, as well as a bit of money. We'll just go ahead and get to work on coring those. We're going to have to wait to core Kaffa because we don't border it currently. And yeah, these guys are not grabbing any allies. So I'm going to turn up army maintenance, let our guys refill a little bit because we have some money now, and then go in. Okay, I think that'll be good. Mountains, highlands. Oh, I'm not fighting you. Highlands. What's going to be less painful to attack on highlands? So I guess we'll go for these guys next. If my vassals wanted to go in themselves, that would be lovely. But they don't. I wonder if I can bait them. Like, yeah, there you go. And if they need my help, I'll help. But they don't. And once again, they're going to run over here. Natives? Okay, I'm going to have to nip in and finish them. Okay, and then back out. To the capital. Love the early game of Ethiopia, just sitting around and letting your vassals do all the work for you. So we're going to turn down army maintenance again. I'm also going to mothball my forts. And we're just going to chill while, once again, we're just going to wait for these guys to finish the siege. So we've just gotten an event here. We can pick up 15 prestige. I'm going to grab that, and then I'm going to immediately use that to disinherit the 121. And as a result, we'll grab another general for... Okay, well, he's much worse, but it's worth it to have a 121 ally succession. Also, just realized I forgot to seize Crown Land again. We got a bit more because I conquered some stuff by from them. But as soon as this war's over, I'm definitely going to remember it this time to actually seize land. Alright, that is another war done. Take all their money. Sustain the war machine. You know how it is. Okay, move our army here. And ramp the army expenses back up. We'll give it like a month or so. Month or two so we can get our morale back looking good. I hate that you started drilling. Yeah, let's go ahead and declare. Wait for the guys to get in. Yeah, I'm going to try to bait them again. As in bait my vassals onto... and what is this? Ooh, missionary strength. +1. Also a skill 2 inquisitor. I'm going to take him. A missionary strength +2. We need to employ one for a mission anyway. So that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. And you guys are going to go in. But I'm not. Okay, so I think... I'll take another stab. I think Damat is hesitant because they don't have their morale at max right now. I forgot to seize land again. Okay. Okay, go on in. There you go, guys. And if they need my help, then I'll help them, but they shouldn't. Hey, they're good. Hey, good consort. And 25 admin. And once again, I'll just follow if I need to wipe them out in the... I hope the natives do it for me. No. Shame. Okay. You're gonna fight me, but you didn't fight them. Thanks. Okay, let's get that army maintenance turned back down. Because it will bankrupt me. And mothball the forts. I'm definitely gonna remember to seize land after this war. 100%, no doubt. And yeah, once again, just gonna wait for these guys to take this for me. So I'll be back once the siege is done. And in the middle here, because we're at war and we get that opinion boost from being in a war together, I can go ahead and grab Damat and Hydea. I am definitely going to take the Diplo annex cost minus 25%. That'll be very useful once it comes time to annex both of these guys in about 6 years, which we want to do as quick as possible because Damat has a gold mine of their own. We're going to be very reliant upon gold. Alright, there is another war down. Not much gold out of that one, but same idea as before. Now just one more of these. Gonna pump up the army maintenance. Move them down here. Please do not go stand in your capital and start drilling again. I would not appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna remember to seize land this time. I was gonna forget, but then the event popped up about about it. I was about to forget again. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and declare war, even though my armies aren't ready. Just because that'll make these guys stand here, hopefully. No? Guys? Okay, you need to do all the work here. I'm not doing any of this. I do not want to give morale of armies minus 10. That's really annoying. For 20 years? No. I can't. I'm not getting morale minus 10 for 20 years. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll go in, and then both of you go in. But I'm not going to go in. Oopsie. That might actually need my help with this one. No. No, they got it. Okay, we might go into a wee little... Well, actually, let me mothball forts. Please, natives. I'm begging you. Okay. And then get the hell out of here, please, before I go into debt. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's a shame. I didn't want to turn down my army maintenance while I was standing on that province. In case I got, like... Oh, shoot. One needs to go... Grab this, please. There you go. Forgot they had 2 provinces. Go ahead and grab Diplotech. And, yeah, you can go back here. No? Don't feel like it? At 313. That's not good. Yeah, it's bad. I'm not taking the 313. I'll take the prestige, but I'm not doing it. How do I get my claims on Medjugorje? Need to improve Aksum at least 5 times. I'm gonna get cores. Okay, I kind of want to wait on that until Renaissance spawns. Because then I can, you know, actually be improving Aksum for a reason. I think that's going to be a good call. Okay, I'll be back when the siege is done. Alright, siege done. So that's the final war down here finished up. Awesome. Okay, so that is Conquer the South completed. Which gives us some missionary strength here for 25 years. And now we need to work on getting Kaffa devved up. For, you know, for the gold and also the mission. Both are good. So that'll be where my Diplo is going for now. And we can also go ahead and repay that loan that I was forced to take. Okay, so now I think we're going to wait until Renaissance spawns. And then we'll dev Aksum to complete that mission. Then we can go to war with Alodia and Medjugorje. Full annex both. Then we can go to war with Dongala. Full annex them. Oh, and then Beha and Makuria. We can go to war with them and full annex both. Okay, this is great. If those alliance networks remain, then we're set up perfectly. So we sent a strongly worded letter to the Mamluks about our Coptic Pope. Let's see. He's shown his contempt for the Ethiopian court. Yeah, I'll take the diplomatic insult and the 10 prestige. Joke's on them. They just gave me 10 free prestige. What are they gonna do about it? Are they gonna declare on me or something? No, of course not. And we're looking good. That gold income, it's gonna get higher. I have been deving up Kaffa. Now it's 6 dev. So that should be good. And then obviously 3 years we'll be annexing Damat. And once again, once Renaissance spawns, that'll be our next move. Dev Aksum 5 times. And get to work moving north. Okay, the game is really having a giggle right now. Just give me a 102. I can't even disinherit right now. Okay, well, as soon as I can, I am. I'm not gonna have a 102. No shot. So, he'll be gone as soon as possible. Alright, Renaissance has spawned. So, we're gonna go ahead and throw encourage development on the state Aksum is in. And needs to be improved 5 times, I believe. Yep. 5 times. 3, 4. I'll hold off on Diplo because it's only producing grain. I don't want to dev a grain producing province in Diplo. I'd rather dev my gold provinces. So that gives us all of our cores as well as local dev cost in Aksum, which is great because we're going to dev Renaissance here now since we've already kind of committed to that. In fact, I said I wasn't going to use Diplo dev. I am because now we're deving Renaissance here. So I'm absolutely going to use Diplo dev. Only 59 dev for Highlands isn't terrible, I don't think. Could be a lot worse. I'm going to go ahead... we're going to wait for these Kaffa separatists to rise up. And then we're going to go in on Alodia and Medjugorje. And we got an event here to build a church for just 35 ducats. Absolutely. Why not? Yearly prestige isn't bad either. And I think I am just going to go ahead and provoke revolt here. Because they are going to be attacking me on Highlands. Okay, that actually was pretty bad. Actually, that wasn't great. Okay, but now it's time to go in on Alodia and Medjugorje together. They should be fine. Start pushing in. Yeah, because we'll be able to isolate them. They won't be able to unify their troops. Even if they could, we could probably still win. Okay, where are they running to? Not sure, but I'm going to let these guys handle all of this. Highlands? I do not want to attack in Highlands. Although... you guys should stay here. To work on all that. Okay, I guess the mod's actually going to handle this. Okay, well, we know where he's going now, right? Yep, let's see if we can grab a quick wipe. Kind of late, but... yes, okay. And, oh, don't like what's going on here. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's not good. What is that? That's steps? We should be able to win that. What's their mill tech? 4. Okay, so I don't have the mill tech advantage. It's fine. Let's throw a few more dev points on Aksum, by the way. Alright, and, let's kill these guys' ability to make any more troops. Go. Stamot can go here. And I think I'm content to just kind of sit here. And they're kind of stuck, right? So I can just let my guys regenerate, do some looting. Okay, my guys aren't going to regenerate because I have no manpower, but... let's go ahead, do a bit of indebted to burgers, pay as many as I can, there we go. I can't start annexing them right now, right? No. It's fine, that'll be what we start as soon as this war is over. Oh, general died, let's get a new one of those. It's not bad. I mean, now I'm taking attrition, that's bad. Also, I don't know what these guys are doing. Let me tell you specifically to be supportive, because I want you to get up here. No? You don't feel like it? Okay. No? Okay. I'm gonna wait for this siege to finish, and then we'll go in here, grab the last province, full annex both of these guys. Their ally, Dongala's only ally is being attacked. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, thing is, if I go in, Damat's gonna follow me, and they'll throw away a 35% walls breach siege. Yeah. This is Highlands, right? Okay, I'm going to... Will they take a full annexation? They won't. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to fight them. Okay, let's see if I can get my vassals to do the heavy lifting again. No, they really don't want to. Okay, well, we're going in now. Too late. Yeah, it's pretty painful, but gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, damn, they're even... It's not even I guess it makes sense it wasn't a wipe, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and take all of their land. It's gonna be a mission complete. It is, and of course we had cores on that, so that just goes straight into a state. 75 ducats and a shipyard will be immediately constructed. That's good. We should also complete our agenda as well. Yep, there we go. 10 loyalty with them. And then we grab this. And then we get down here. Okay. And now we need to start annexing these guys. Let me go ahead and give the nobility integration policy, so that's going to be a bit cheaper. So let me also let the month tick update. I don't know if it's with the updated cost. Okay. So this would be August 1456, October 1456. So we want to start annexing these guys, and then wait, I think it's going to be 3 months, because we want them both to say they're going to finish in October. Yeah, so 1 more month here. Oh, I get the same event. Because I've already got that guy here, the skill 2 missionary strength. So I could also get, for 10 years, missionary strength plus 1. Okay, I'll take it. We'll hold off on employing him until I've got Damat annexed, so I have access to their gold mine. But yeah, then they're going to attack me in Highlands over a river with my vassal. So that works out great. Oh, I forgot to start this. Okay. Well, I was so focused on the event, I forgot to actually start annexing my vassals, so they're not going to be annexed at the same time. Oops. Hydia in a month, in October. And then it's going to be Damat. There we go. I think we're fine to fight Dongala, though, because it's going to be very easy. They only have 8k. Their ally's not going to help. I'm going to go grab them, and I think that'll be a good place to end this episode. Yep, just go for their capital as Oracle. Why not? Okay, I can rival a doll again. That's interesting. Yeah, this is really good in terms of these alliance networks, because I can wipe out like everyone up to the Mamluks really easily, really quick. I mean, manpower is a problem, but manpower is like always a problem. I did an Ethiopia test run and it was going amazing, but manpower was still a problem. So, I feel like I'm never not going to be struggling for manpower. Right, I'm going to take... well, yeah, I got to take strength and noble privileges. Like, I don't think there's much choice here. And I'm just going to send a small force just to trail these guys and stack wipe them as is needed. Oh, never mind. Thank you, natives. Very cool. Okay. And we're really close. Okay, well that's annoying. Can we just leave like one infantry unit? Wait, no. Need to do it this way, right? Yeah, because that ensures the general is still in this army. I was hoping to avoid the separatism, but I'll just go ahead and handle the rebels. There we go. Money is looking much better. I'm going to go ahead and hire this guy. And we're going to start getting things converted. I can spawn it. Okay, no, I'm going to dump a diplomat. Yeah, that was worth it to just get it spawned. And then I will go institution spread here, just so it starts getting out there pretty fast. And there we go. That is Dongala annexed. Unify the tribes. So we get an accepted culture and everything. Then the game's like, go fight the Mamluks. I'll get right on that. Improved at least 5 times. So we'll need to work on that next with our mana. In fact, let me see if I can go ahead and grab one more mission in this episode. 1, 2, 3, no. Alright, well, we will do that next episode. So, great start here. We got our vassals annexed, conquered the south. We're already set to push north. Next episode, we can start off right away with the Wars Beha and Makuria and full annex both of them. Will be kind of scary bordering the Mamluks that early. We might just get insta-declared on. Who knows? We'll see. I haven't thought about that potentially being a negative. You know, going too fast to the north. But that's a good place in this episode. So thank you much for watching, everyone. Hope you're excited to see this. Obviously, our goal is going to be reforming Aksum as Ethiopia. So it should be a really fun time. Ethiopia game is always a fun one. Lots of challenges. Fun playing as the only Coptic nation, basically. So hope you're looking forward to it. But thank you much for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.